Alright, are we back? What the fuck just happened? Did it like blank out for a minute? Or am I crazy? Did it blank out? Because on my end it blanked out. Are you guys there? Hey, Gigi's Life. Did it blank out for a minute? Because on my screen it went completely like I was not online. It's good here. Alright. Weird. Alright, let me pull this up. It's not a big video. It's only about a 15-second video, but... So that's the house. Definitely not exactly the most well-to-do area. So we know that they didn't come for money. This happened on far. Oh, really, Lori? That's crazy. I mean, I literally just read about it like 30 minutes ago. I was like, I have to cover this. So, that's what we know so far. I'm sorry. This was the original first night. Then we have the cop.
Okay, about 10:40 this morning, we received a call from a family member that came to check on the family at this location. Upon the family member's arrival and the first responding deputies, we found 4 deceased people inside this residence. 2 adults and 2 children, one approximately 12 years old, the other one approximately 3 years old. We just have obtained the search warrant to go in and start collecting evidence and get the information. Of course, we determined immediately upon the deputy's arrival that they were all deceased. So we're in the process now of going through the residence, collecting evidence, and conducting the investigation. So right now it's very, very early, and we don't have a lot that we can really tell you right now, other than, like I say, we do have...
Okay, so if you're just coming in, a 16-year-old wiped out his entire family. What we're listening to now, though, we don't know what happened yet. I just found the story about 30 minutes ago, but we don't know what actually happened yet. According to, I'm doing this in order. This was on the 13th. They just arrested the 16-year-old son, but we don't know it at this point in Elkmont, West Virginia. But we don't know it at this point.
Or people that are deceased, and again 2 adults, a young boy that's about approximately 12 years old, and another little boy about approximately 3 years old, and that's about all we can release right now. Most of the family, we believe, had been notified. I think we're still checking on that, and other than that, unless you have a question, I don't know what much more that I can really give you.
Sir, were the adults a man and a woman?
Was a man and a woman, that's correct. Man and woman were the adults. As I said, a 12-year-old little boy and a 3-year-old little boy, or approximately. We're going to verify their ages, but that's what we're getting so far. Excuse me? 3-year-old boy, yes. And again, those are approximate ages. It could vary by a year, but we're verifying all that as we speak.
Should neighbors be concerned in this area?
No. There's no reason to think at this time that the neighbors should be concerned about anything. But like I say, we're continuing our investigation. We're not really sure of the time frame as far as when the incident actually happened. We do know that a family member tried to get a hold of him yesterday, were unable to do so, and when they couldn't get a hold of him again this morning, that's when one of the family members came to check on him and that's when they were found.
So you'd be trying to determine if it's domestic or robbery related or anything like that, or those are the things you'll be trying to...
Well, yeah, we'll be checking all the possibilities. That's just so early right now that I wouldn't want to try to speculate on something that we don't know, because I wouldn't want to give you something, false information, or later down the road, if we have a prosecution, to endanger the prosecution. So but like I say, just so early that we just, that's about the basic information I can give you right now.
Are you able to say that it's all one family? The victims are all one family?
It's my understanding that they're all related, yes.
Some of the neighbors I've spoken to point to the older brother who is still unaccounted for. What can you tell us about?
Occam's razor. Is there a reason? I mean, we'll get to tonight, like last night, tonight, whatever. Was there a reason for it? Like, I just covered a case like this in 2019 about a 14-year-old who killed his whole family.
We have been able to locate the older brother, and we're in the process of, like I say, just recently. And I don't know a whole lot to tell you about that right now, but we have been able to locate the older brother.
Was it a family of 5?
That's my understanding. There was 5 in the family.
Can you tell us, it's evident that obviously that they were deceased. Were they gunshot victims?
That's what they're looking at now. Again, I don't want to say something that I'm not positive of. And as you know, you probably videoed the deputies and crime scene people going into the house. So.
No, they caught the kid now, but as of here, they hadn't. This is Sunday night's recording. I'm kind of do this in chronological order.
So we're trying to get all that squared away and verified before we do anything as far as anything public.
Is this unusual to happen on this street? Have you guys been called here before?
It is. This is usually a pretty quiet area up here. We don't get a lot of calls up here. So that's something we'll have to check, through the investigation, through the Metro 911 Center. But
yeah, GB, I'm going to talk about it in a minute.
That were on the scene here and are still on the scene, don't get that very many calls. It's a fairly quiet neighborhood. So, is that it?
Sure.
We okay?
All right. As far as Mason's case, as far as I know, he must be being tried as a juvenile, because nobody's heard anything. Nobody. One of my contacts from that case asked me if I heard anything. I said no. A lot of kids that were friends with him have left, comments in the video. Nobody knows anything yet. Even the family's cousin doesn't know anything yet. Like, nobody knows. So I'm assuming he's still sitting and holding or something. There's been no notification at all. And yeah, GB, I was like 20 minutes from my house. It happened in Elkview, West Virginia. Okay. All right, so this just goes into what we heard already. And then I have it over here. Hold on. All right. "5 a.m. is beer. Ooh, I believe it." All right. Tell me this guy does not look like a stereotypical West Virginia cop. He's like the epitome of a West Virginia cop. Yes, he did Irish eyes. There's the Dukes of Hazzard. Right there. It sits on the Elk River. That was the area that's destroyed by a 2016 flood. Oh, no shit. Yeah, it wasn't exactly a wealthy area, I'll tell you that much. Cemetery Hill Drive, near Elkview. See, the neighbors, though, I'm surprised the neighbors didn't hear it. It's pretty close. All right. So as of 7:13 tonight, you know what's fucked up? As a matter of fact, no, he isn't. I am West Virginia resident. Hi, everyone. Hey, Erica. What's interesting, though, is that by Mason's house, there was a Cemetery Hill Drive, too. Don't ever live. All right, so don't ever marry a Peterson and don't ever go by Cemetery Hill Drive. All right, so that was on Saturday. In a brief statement released Sunday, Mike Rutherford, which is the guy we just saw, said a juvenile has been charged with the killings. He said further information would not be released because the defendant was a juvenile. Reported a fifth member. It was a teenage boy. He's the one that's been arrested. Family member attempted to contact family police, was unsuccessful. We determined immediately on deputies' arrival they were all deceased. 4 apparently died by gunshot, but Rutherford has yet to release the exact cause of death. Department's crime scene vehicle on the scene, along with prosecutor, name of victims, are expected to be released Monday. This might be the same thing.
Okay, about 10:40 this morning, we received a call.
Yeah, it's the same one. The neighbor said she hadn't heard anything coming from the nearby home. It's a little nerve-wracking. You don't expect this to be so close to home. So she said everyone in the community is a little on edge. It's just more stress, dealing with COVID. It's just more bad news. The neighbor was his family member, and he actually took that neighbor to court. There's videos on his Facebook showing that neighbor destroying their property. All right, which neighbor? You got me confused. The neighbor that they mention here, what's his name? I don't even know his name for Facebook. What's his name? I haven't even gotten that far. The 69 Gavin Smith. I ate the bomb. I didn't eat a bomb. Here's, I already said they were shot. How come I can't find his Facebook? Dad was stepdad, a 16-year-old, and he was 10 years older than the boy. Oh, no shit. All I see is them in Tennessee. Oh, here we go. West Virginia? Gilbert, West Virginia? No. That guy posted 4 hours ago. Maybe they call cops. Stepdad, his name is Dan Long, took to court for destruction of property. Where's Gavin's, though? I don't see Gavin Smith at all on Facebook. All right, Nathan I found. Yeah, not showing nothing. The neighbor that the stepdad, his name is Dan Long, took to court. Yeah, this Nathan guy, I can't see anything on his Facebook. It's pretty closed. Stepdad's done long. Oh, that's not the neighbor. That's who they are. Why am I not finding these people? Nope. Whoop. Hey, Des. Riesel. Nope. See, if these are them, they got really close profiles. No, he said it was Don Long, not Dan Long. Oh, Dan. I was looking up Don. Wow, those are the kids. All right, hold on. Let me. Thanks, Stacy. So I guess that's the 12-year-old, the one that killed them, the dad, and the 3-year-old. Oh, he had a GoFundMe for his heart. Pre-admitting test of his surgery on Monday. That would have been today. He was name belong as the victims. Yeah, no, I got that. Occam's Razor, you're like the hero tonight. Thank you. I don't know. No, it's a vacuum. It's a joke. It's actually a vacuum. Where'd you send me some on my Facebook? I am checking my Facebook messages. I got nothing. I got nothing. There we go. You know, I got Dan Long. Yeah, it was a vacuum. I said, where did you send it? I'm not seeing anything. I got the Dan Long. I got that one. There's a few pictures of the oldest boy on his Facebook, which is why I think that is where the trouble in the family was at. I don't think she's changed her name yet. Oh, here's a better picture. I look at this kid, I'm like, there's no way this kid killed his whole family. Look at this. Like, how did this kid wipe out his whole family? It's so weird. That's the younger one, right? Yeah, that was her. There's nothing on her page. So the 12-year-old was his pride and joy. Well, all right. My heart is shattered. Please keep my brother and our family in our prayers. My brother found his daughter, my niece, and 2 of the grandberries, and her husband dead this morning. The oldest is missing, Gavin Smith. If anybody knows him or where he is, please contact somebody, even me. Please, they didn't deserve this. Someone above who knows who the family is. It says the house on Cemetery Hill Drive. It shows a map. All right. Sheriff's found the oldest son, Gavin. Please give me and the family time to try to understand this. Nobody else is in danger. This was within the family. So before you post things about my 16-year-old, don't. We don't know 100% that it was him or somebody else. This is my family, no matter what. And we all are hurting, confused. Please give us a little time and no mean comments. Please show us some respect as we would your family. Understandable. That's found as Risa Long. Her name is Saunders. So sorry for your loss. They were my family. We're devastated. This is Stephanie Osborne. Oh, she sells Scentsy too. There he is. Crazy. I don't know. Too early to tell. Risa is the mom. The mom of her is dead. Stephanie Osborne is family. Hey, Malcolm, are you friends with any of them? I'd love to interview one of them. I don't know. I just can't believe this kid. It's crazy. No. He didn't kill the grandmother. He just killed his immediate family. Wow. I had to get some popcorn to watch him investigate. Yeah, right? And like I said, if not for Occam's razor, I wouldn't have even gotten this much. Like, I literally just found this. It's always a 16-year-old or around that age. I'm telling you. Oh, the oldest. I mean, from what I gather, the dad was dying anyway. Dad is a pothead. Purple Leaf Mobile Dispensary, Purple Leaf Cannabis. See, it's meant to be. I was meant to find this story. Yes, kid's name is Gavin Smith. That's true, Vintage. Sage would probably wipe me out if given the chance. And a gun nut. That doesn't surprise me. Just wait, it gets better. Woohoo! I just can't imagine what goes through a kid's head at 16. Do they not think it's real? Do they not realize they're going to spend the rest of their life behind bars? It's just not worth it. And it looks like he's originally from Texas. How come there's no pictures of the mom anywhere? Hold on. I can't imagine killing a 3-year-old. You know how much I do. It is addicting, Elle. I think they are very desensitized these days, unattached to the family group due to social media. Just my 2 cents. So the title popped into here. Mel, I disagree. I know a lot of people think that way. I don't. Because all of the 90s kids grew up on social media too, and they have no problems. Yes. Her name is Risa Saunders, but her Facebook is Risa Long. What a horrific tragedy, though. But they had MySpace. But I'm saying that they always had something. Video games have been around since I was a kid. Alright, so what we got was Holly Flower, thank you. It's much harder for you, sure, since it's the first case where I've known the people involved. I think I'll step away for a while from this thread because although I can't defend him, I shouldn't at all. It's heartbreaking to not explain what kind of kid he was before he did this. It just doesn't make sense, I guess. Oh, she started with, I'm waiting to see how he did this. The houses are close together in this area. You can't hunt up there because there are too many houses, so I'm thinking maybe he stabbed them. I don't think he would have shot them. Someone would have called. So many questions. But cops said they shot him. But that's my mentality, is it was too close. Houses were like too close. It's true. Sometimes there isn't an answer. Someone could have been abusing him. I don't mean video games. I mean they get their interaction online, so talking to people, standing with them. Occam's razor. Any thoughts that maybe he was abused? Hey, Lana. Are there any thoughts about that? That's what I'm saying. The houses are so close. But the police said he was shot. Could have used the silencer. Justin Ross Harris case, Georgia, where the dad forgot his son Cooper in the car when he went to work. Defense, he doesn't deserve any trial. Personally, I believe so, and so does a few family members. Wow. Go to Marissa. Whoop. Yeah, you can Google anything. Like literally. You can Google anything. I'm trying to highlight, I can't get it. Marissa. Alright. Alright. I really don't know, so I can't answer. I don't know how long they've been together. I don't know if they were together when this son was in elementary or not. I've only seen his mom before when she'd come to get him if he was sick. He wasn't one who really liked school, but also didn't seem to like being home too. With COVID, they've been remote at school and back and forth this school year. He isn't outspoken and actually pretty shy unless you know him, and then he'll talk your ear off and stay out of class. He isn't a bad kid, like he never got in trouble at school other than maybe being tardy because he'd stay in the office talking to me and my help. Most of his teachers knew I had a soft spot for him, so they'd let him slide. I don't care who doesn't like me saying this. There's no excuse at all for what he's done, but he truly was special to me. I don't work there as of this year, but I still had staff keeping tabs on him. Someone said, that's just heartbreaking. It really makes me think something awful must have been going on. I've been a substitute teacher, taught dance, and always had our kids' friends at our house, so I truly know what you mean by certain kids becoming special. I didn't mean to say anything against you. That's all I got so far. Hey, John. We have stepdad just posted about young kids. There might be something going on. Yeah, Occam's Razor, thank you for bringing all this, honestly. Here comes the good stuff. All right, I'm waiting. Hey, Jules. Jules, you need to go to bed. Son's father was murdered at work. My son was only a year and a half. It was all caught on videotape. 4 kids and all the shooter. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, Angel Cal. All right, while I'm waiting for Occam's Razor to send me more stuff, for those of you that know, some of you don't know, Jenny Hansen is in the hospital right now in emergency surgery. I will keep you guys updated as soon as I know something. That's all I know is that she had to be taken. She's having some problems with her lungs. So for those of you that pray, please pray. And like I said, I will let you guys know as soon as I know something. All right, where did I leave off? I think that one. Okay, that one I read already. I hear you, John. Too many kids do murder. Whoop. Alright, hold on, we got video. So on July 4th. Alright, what was that video? What's this video of? I'm assuming it's their house. That's Gandhi destroying. Oh! I gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, now we got... This is Nathan Gandhi, a real piece of work. Work that destroys my neighbor property and his kids don't fall far from the tree. Law enforcement won't do anything because he said my driveway is his property. I keep starting at the back. Alright. I'm so sorry for your loss. I can't even imagine. I'm so sad to hear that he had a hard life. I wish we could do more. We could help more children. Someone else said, when I first read this, I hoped it wasn't him, but thought it was. How sad. Well, they could have convinced the kid to do it. Who knows? It could be more involved. Do we know the shooter's real dad? Comments are not wanting to load. Know-it-all, poor child, was going through a lot, mental hell, and he doesn't excuse the killing of those precious babies and his brother or his parents, but we don't know what happened to him to make him snap. I do know he didn't have the best family life. I feel horrible for my uncle and my cousin now, as they have to plan a funeral and deal with their grandson has done at the same time, because Gavin and my uncle were really close, so my uncle's really heartbroken and needs prayers. Someone said, thank you for some clarification on the situation. I'm sorry for your loss, and I'm so sorry for your family is going through such a tragic ending for these four. I will definitely have your family in my prayers. My heart hurts for everyone involved. Thank you. I just absolutely cannot imagine. I'm so sorry for your loss, blah, blah, blah. All right, Darlene said, let me clear up the neighbor situation, as I am the neighbor's aunt. I have videos to support the sign destroying, as they put it. I am also the cousin of the mother. This is like weird. I am the cousin of the mother that was killed by the son. All right, hold up. Let me go through that one more time. I am the neighbor's aunt. Okay, someone like a flow chart. I am the neighbor's aunt. I have videos to support the sign destroying, as they put it. I am also the cousin of the mother that was killed. So you're the neighbor's aunt, and you're also the cousin of the mother that was killed. This is like very West Virginia. I'm sorry, West Virginians. The situation with the neighbor situation and the whole sign ordeal, my nephew was in the right. They placed a sign on my nephew's property, and they had to go to court to get a restraining order on my cousin to get them to back off. So the post of them going to court, if they hadn't been such jerks and on top of jerks to their own family, that wouldn't have happened. I also feel so bad for my cousin finding his daughter and grandson in their home dead today. I can't even imagine the pain he's feeling, but there is a history that I don't... something. He's a good guy. He's not shady. As a matter of fact, when her daddy found them, he was the first one there to help him. Nathan was the one to call 911. Sure, they fought over trivial things and ended up having to get a restraining order. The family in that video of them taking the sign down was due to the sign being put up on his property, and he asked them to move it, and they wouldn't move it. The two situations have nothing to do with the other. When it comes down to it, they are family, and when this happened, Nathan was first one there today to help our cousin. I only referred to him as shady neighbor because of how he was. That's what I got so far. Who do you believe is innocent, John? I can't believe it either, Susan. It is crazy. So Nathan, who destroyed the sign, is the one that called 911. I had to go to court again this year. After all this time, I talked to the kid's mom. The guy is now 40. Wow. You know, the problem is with this kid's age, I feel like this is going to be the same thing as Mason. It's pretty much until the arrest affidavit comes. This is like Mason all over again, for real. There's just no information. Oh, wait, there's more. I forward information onto a family member to give to the father of the cousin that was killed. He'll be having a plan for the funeral. So sorry for your tragedy, for the days and months ahead. I can't even fathom the pain you all must be feeling. Hopefully that can help them plan. I know a lot of funeral homes will move forward knowing the check could be sent to them. You know what's harsh having... siblings, he adored his brothers, and that's what makes it even harder for all the family to grasp. We all know there has to be more to this story than what has been told, as there are issues that go deeper than the public knows. You know what else is harsh? Having your life taken away when you were 3 and 12, or at any age, especially by someone who should protect you. That was kind of harsh. I worked at his elementary school, and then high school he attends. Yeah, I'm going to reach out to some of these people. Talking about Justin Ross Harris appealing. Justin Ross, that's the one that, the teacher? I mean, the guy that left his kid in the car? John, you're not a parent. Trust me when I tell you, John, you can't just accidentally leave your kid in the car. Sorry, not sorry. You just don't. I don't know a single person that doesn't get out of their car and look at it when they walk away. You just can't leave a kid in the car. It's not tragic, it's intentional. Either that or he's too much of an idiot, so he shouldn't even be a parent. Because no, I'm just not buying it. Not at all. You just can't leave your kids in the car. Exactly. How the fuck do you forget your kid? No, not buying it. There are parents that are high as fuck that wouldn't forget their kid in the car. It's a very lame excuse. I agree. It's murder. Listen to Court TV's Vinny 13 juror segment. I will. You can't forget your kid in the car. It's total bullshit. I saw a hearing and I watched a documentary on professionals who have left kids in the car, a doctor, a judge, a cop, and they should all be in jail. You cannot forget your kid in the car. You just don't. It's also common when either parent neglects their kid. Like I said, it's truly the same algebra when kids kill their parents. Principal left a child in car, child died. Principal should be in jail. Yeah, nothing will make me forget my kid in the car. No, not going to happen. But before we move to that, let me finish this. I will keep you guys up to date on this story. Like I said, I just found it tonight. I will work more with Occam's Razor. I'm going to try and get some interviews, try to get more insight, do what I can, and I will definitely keep you guys up to date. But I have a feeling it's going to turn out like Mason, and we're not going to know anything. But I will definitely try. Moving on to leaving a kid in the car, yeah, I'm not buying it. Nobody just forgets a kid. One time the news actually had to do a segment on this. They said, put something important back with them. How the fuck is a kid not more important? Exactly. What we're saying is the sentence was not in line with all the others who did the same. Yeah, but wasn't his story sketchy? Death of child. But John, I don't care who it is. You can't accidentally forget your fucking kid in the car. It doesn't work like that. I don't care who it is. People use it as an excuse to murder the damn kid. Why? Is it going to be against what I'm saying? I don't know. I always look in the car. You get more information as people talk, especially in this area. Oh, I agree that, Erica. But I'm just saying that's all I have now. The video shows him go back to the car and throw something in the back. Exactly. I know. I can't play it now, Jamie. Court TV strikes you. They've always struck me. And last time I couldn't even fight it. It was like 90 days I had to wait. Yeah, he did. He like went back and threw something in the back seat or something and still claimed he didn't see him. Yeah, it's just crazy. Oh yeah, they hit hard. Russ's own wife, now ex, testified supporting him. He still went back to his car at lunch. Yeah, and he claims he still didn't see the kid. Okay. Russ Harris had just taken Cooper to breakfast and was worked 5 minutes away. He didn't forget his son. He murdered him. John, it will not make me think twice. Oh, did he, Irish Eyes? And what would Grace say? What would Grace say? You can't forget about a kid. You just can't. It's murder. Plain old murder. I don't have OCD, and I always, when you get out of the car, you just look. But that's because I'm a freak, and I want to make sure nobody's hiding in it. Thank you, Angel. Well, Angel, you're part of that community, so you're a good subscriber, too. John's a good guy. I've known him for years. Grace said he should get the same sentence they all get. No more, no less. He threw light bulbs onto the front seat. A hypodermic death is excruciating that baby boy suffered. I agree. I had OCD when I was 13, then I smoked weed. It went away. Don't smoke meth. It'll come back, Andy. Yeah, I can't even imagine that. Poor kid. I mean, like, the thing is, if you know that your kid is going to daycare, how do you forget him in the car? No, sorry. Car seats are a pain in the ass. You buckle these kids in, you're going to forget. Exactly. Please hear the compelling evidence first. Over 50 plus people wrote into court TV how they left the kids in the car. Then all 50 of those people should be in jail. Or watch porn. No, I watched a video today, John. I'm scarred for life. I don't think I'll ever watch porn again. Took the boy to breakfast. Work was 5 minutes away. He didn't forget the kids. He supposedly forgot to take him to daycare and drove straight to work. 5 minutes he didn't forget. Agreed. See where Ron Jeremy caught more charges? No, I did not. Did he get more charges? He'll be with Weinstein in jail for the rest of his life. I can't believe there's 110 people here at 1:45 in the morning. I thought there were going to be 20 people in this live. All right, let me look. Ron Jeremy got a bad rap? I don't think so. Ron Jeremy is charged with 20 additional counts of forcible rape and battery over a 16-year time frame. Damn. Jamie, make sure you grab my request. I just joined the group. Make sure that you grab my request and read it before your other admins do and block me for life. Because if they see my answers, they're going to block me for life. He is 0 and Nightmare So Gross. Oh, Ron, I know. Elvis Trousers. He does remind me of Ron Jeremy vintage. You're right. Oh, God. Kaufman. John, go get her. Hey, Brady. John, go get her. I just read something in chat about that. Actually, Jamie posted it. Oh, they made the video private, Jamie. I can't even play it. They made it private. I was just going to go play it. Oh, I'm horrified at her accusations, too. Jamie posted something in a member group, though, that I was just about to play. And I can't. It's on private, but it says, some girl, Sarah, breaking the code. Yeah, I can't play it. This is crazy. This girl's fucking nuts. However, Kim is saying her account is just a dream. She believes she has talent in having dreams like this, but the dream about how Shanann and the girls were killed is wrong, and passed off as truth by Cato and Chris to satisfy the Ruziks. I can't address the fact that they are discounting because it's a members-only chat, of course. Sarah's from the UK. She had a dream on February 2nd about how CW killed his family. Sure she did. Posted in Kay's Facebook group, evidently. Of course. I agree, Jennifer. She is off a fucking rocker. See, that's how you know. That's seriously how you know who's in this for just money. I don't even know who Kato is. I don't watch her. I can't stand Kim. I can't even listen to the bullshit. The or Jay, it's all a money thing. It's fucking stupid. He was saying the story was fed to Chris and became the... Oh my god. Kay's one who wrote the damn book. Which book? They're total frauds. They are frauds. Everything is about money. Kato's new book has more copyright issues. Yeah, I refuse to give $1 to these people. It's going good, Els. I have to revamp the website with all the new stuff, and it's the labels that are fucking hard. Do I think Belle left alive that day? Yep, I do. I think she died. I think she died the way it claims, too. Totally is everything Chris said. Nah, I think it's all a money plot. Kim believes Sarah has talents, but how she says Chris murders family is wrong. Kim believes the lawyers will love this info. That's crazy. Nah, Kim's a fucking idiot. She really is an idiot. Jay has done a 360 in the cage, started talking to a Watts family, a friend, and changed her tune. No, she saw how Kim could make money for her. That's what it is. I know, Destiny. I'm actually going to bed in a minute. I'm going to shut down in a minute. Yeah, you can. Or Vintage Guy, you just go in anonymously and nobody will know who you are. The Murders of Christopher Watts. I can't even imagine wanting to read a book. There's nothing new. But, I mean, there's nothing new about the case. Like, what's new? You know? Is the Donovan burying a secret? It's so stupid. But it's her and Jay that it's just all about money. That shit's gonna crash and burn. I mean, you can't talk about Chris Watts for the next fucking 10 years. It's like so stupid. Oh yeah, the candles are good. The candles itself are awesome. It's all the other stuff. Thanks, Andy. Is that to buy me a hot dog? I can't even think of a hot dog, Andy, after listening to FOD's video. It's like sitting with me. Hey, Zebedee. Jay making all that money could have bought a personality. I know, right? Dan Barry was Jody Ayers' cellmate who got out and started tweeting for Jody. That's what Kim is to Chris. Alarms went off in the house when everyone was dead and gone. Too bad it's over. It's time to talk about something else. Exactly. Oh, too bad it's not over as it's time to talk about something else. It is over, though. His case is over. Kato held back letters. All I want to see is the handwritten letters. There's a Kim K. All her videos private so no one can comment. No, she puts them, you know why she puts them on private? Does she have a membership yet? That's probably because of her membership. Um. Yeah, she's got a membership in almost 10,000 already. Her lives are always members only chats and no one with brains can comment. Of course. $20 to pick her brain. Sorry, Kim, you're not worth it. She only has 390,000 views. She's already got almost 10,000 subs. All right, I'm a little jealous. NK had nothing to do with the murder. She absolutely did not. Yeah, she's got almost 10,000 subs. She's right under 9. But you know what? I still wouldn't sell my soul. I wouldn't defraud people like that. I'd rather be here for longevity. Oh, I missed my early morning streams. Crazy. I know you would, Andy. Huh? Oh, no, I don't think she bought any. I really don't. You could tell by the views she didn't buy any. Plus, she's been hooking up with Jay, all Jay's people. Kim gets mad when you point out evidence credits. Yeah, she does. I would love to go head to head with her. She would lose in a heartbeat. But Jay saw the money. Jay jumped on it. And together, they're going to ride off into the sunset. It's fucking the Chris Watts lover. You know who I'd like to see her go against? Let me tell you who I'd like to see her go against. Fucking Scott Reich. I would love to see her go against Scott Reich. Scott Reich would fucking crush her. I would like to see him go against her and Jay together. She can talk good talk, but now with getting Patreons threw me off. Simply want to prove he's innocent. Someone in the chat told Kim to tell Chris hello for her. And Kim met a guy, fucked him, and got stuck with a bad rap. That's true. That's a good point, Sarah. How come kids never get left in a car in snow or in a hurricane or in a tornado? Hey, Denise. That's actually a good point, Sarah. Skyrisoners would be worth... that's what I'm saying, Zebedee. Should I run a pay-per-view? I'll split it with you. One night pay-per-view event. Scott Rice goes against Jays for Justice and Kim Kaufman. Oh my God, I would fucking pay for it. Let's do it. Anyone know Scott? I'll tell everyone, you guys can all stay on your own panels. It just comes through me. Because I'm charging. Ticket fees. $1. $1 a person. As many. I'm sure he has. They would definitely blow your ass out. They would definitely blow my ass out. What are you talking about? Scott Reich against Jay and Kim, they would fucking be destroyed. See, even a criminal defense attorney doesn't believe it. He can't get a 35C. Even I know that. That's what I was saying last time. He can't get a 35C. It's impossible. 35C is when you had a trial. He never had a trial. I'm telling you, Scott, because you can't dispute Scott. You can file and meet the test? No. He can file it. Will it meet the test? No. Now it won't meet the test. Jay sold out for money, and Kim is just a fucking idiot who's doing this for money. She don't give a fuck about anything. She was in this for money. That's more than obvious. More like Kim Cuntman. Exactly. No, I mean, I don't hate her. I really don't hate her for doing this. I just think she looks like an idiot. That's why I don't watch her. I think they both look like idiots. I don't give a fuck how much money they have, how much money they make. Like I said, I'd rather not defraud my subs for a quick buck. Kim wants to be the next Mrs. Watts. 35C's post-feature. There has to be a trial. He never had a trial. No, I don't, Annie. Just hide and watch. You do every day. Okay, Georgia Dog. What, you gonna tell me they didn't do this for money? Get the fuck out of here, Georgia Dog. Their whole fucking stance is retarded. Kim's whole... What am I sitting back and watching? Them lie about Chris Watts? Bitch, please. Go suck Chris Watts' dick. I really don't give a fuck. Both kind of dotted the I's across the T's. Watts even said on audio 20 times lawyers were great. I agree. You can't get post-conviction relief if you were never in a trial. 35C is for a trial. There was never a trial. Chris Watts is hot? I don't think so. So now the narrow chain. Now it's plausible, but if done in the summer months, where the majority allegedly have occurred, it's not plausible. No trial, no 35C. That's exactly right. He doesn't have the money to fight this. This whole thing is for money. That's it. Like, it doesn't even matter. Who gives a fuck? There's nothing Kim can do to make this happen. Nothing. The only thing she could do is make money off of it. That's it. She wants her piece of the pie. The only thing that trumps a confession is DNA. Chris said he agreed and understood everything he was pleading to. That's why Scott said it couldn't work. Where would the money come from? I don't know. Maybe she's so in love she's trying to raise money for him, but I highly doubt it. Just like Mommy Ramblings. Mommy Ramblings, like, this is so fucking retarded. This is so dumb. That's why I can't watch her, though. Believe me, they're gonna crash and burn. Hopefully people start to realize that Chris Watts is dead. Nobody cares. I mean, I shouldn't say nobody cares. A lot of people do care. But they're not the brightest bunch. They know nothing about the law. I know, GB. I'm sorry. It's 2 a.m. Give me a little slack. Anyone that knows anything intelligent about the law knows that Chris doesn't have a chance in hell and the whole thing is stupid. It's the people that know nothing about the law that think he may have a chance, or, you know, he could get this or he could get that. Anybody with any intelligence of the law knows there's nothing that they can do. Nothing. That's why the whole thing is ridiculous. And there's also a reason why nobody that knows anything about the law is still covering it. That's the other half of that. There's still the problem of him murdering Shanae and tampering with their bodies. Bella walked to her death. Bella's birthday would have been this Thursday. Watts enjoying hurting the Rizurks. He's in prison for life. Leave him there. Exactly. Exactly right. Someone believed there was something to be done. They would write. I totally agree with that, Jamie. I've said that 10 times. I said if there was any chance that he can get an attorney, pro bono, something, they would have it. And anyone with legal background or real legal knowledge knows there's nothing that can be done. So move along. Chris Watts, I dreamt someone was pushing me to a lake and I swung around in my sleep and fell out of bed. True story. Okay. I hope you're okay. I'm getting I find Chris Watts repulsive. Hey, John, what do you I know he's a little young, but what do you think of Youngblood? I am so hooked on him lately. I don't know why.
Hi.
Good morning. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, right? Go back to bed.
Need a drink.
Ma?
Need a drink.
What do you think of Youngblood, John? The kid is changing music as we know it. Changing an entire generation. He's young, too. He's only 23. And we haven't seen someone like him in, 30, 40 years. Youngblood. He was dating Halsey. But he's coming out now that he's basically gay or trans or both. He's just totally revolutionizing the music industry. We haven't seen someone like him in 30, 40 years. Oh, just Sunspear. You may not like the music, but everything he stands for is just wild. And it's impressive. He's, he's really cute. But he's performing, wearing skirts. He's wearing makeup. He's writing songs about being trans. And he admits that he's just so young and hasn't come out of his shell yet. Now he's starting to come out of his shell. And, pretty interesting. No. Yeah, let me get you a link. Yeah. I didn't particularly care for the song, John, but it gives you an idea. That's lyrics. Hold on. You don't want the lyrics one. Here, you want this one. Here. It depends. He has so many different looks. Sometimes he looks like a guy, sometimes he looks like a girl, sometimes he looks like trans, sometimes he looks perfectly normal. Like, he has so many different looks. The kid is literally revolutionizing the world, his whole generation. Nobody's been able to get away with what he's gotten away with in so long. And he's just so young. Here's what he looks like as a guy. I mean, like, when he's just normally a guy. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. He's not. I'm telling you, this kid is he's revolutionizing fucking his generation. I'm telling you, he is. And they blew up so fast. His band blew up. So 1 minute they're like struggling, next minute they're all together. His face looks like Avril Lavigne. I'm in love with him lately. I think he's awesome. I love his music. I love what he stands for. I wish I would have signed him years ago. But I love what he's doing for his generation. But he's like so young, he openly admits, I don't know if I'm gay or not. He's like, I have no idea if I'm gay. You know, where I'm from, you can't say you're gay. It's crazy. But I have to go to bed. It's already 2:10 in the morning. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will definitely follow up on the story. I don't know that much about it yet, but I will learn. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Peace. I did. I don't think it looks like Avril Lavigne.